trip to Colorado, and I am super excited. I do know that the previous trips we've really made progress on our hunting, but I knew that to be successful, I was going to have to do things differently. I knew it was going to be hard. I knew it was going to be tough, but I was all in, and I really had no idea what it was like. Being from Texas, it's totally different elevation, different everything, and I am in for a experience of a lifetime. We got to Colorado, did a little bit of glassing, then I relocated to what I'm going to call the trailhead. And then from there, load up my gear, stock up some water, and start my long, treacherous walk up the mountain. I really had no idea what it was going to be like, and man, I gotta admit, I was surprised. This geopress is nice, man, but the press on it freaking hard. Come on, baby, there you go. But there's some boot tracks here. No vehicles in the area at all. But what I found interesting is horse tracks. So I'm guessing an outfitter probably come back up here scouting or something. Which is good and bad, right? Because the rumor I have, the intel I got on this place, is there's a herd of 200 that moved in here mid-archery season. And so they probably know the same thing I know, so they're probably in here scouting. Which is good and bad, right? It's bad if you might have some company, but it's good because you're on the right track. But like I said earlier, look at that dirt down there. Competition is going to be fierce, so we're going to take it to them. We're going to take the fight to them. We're going to get out of our comfort zone. We're going to make this happen, baby. Love you guys. See you in a minute. The road is up there. As you can see, she's just a little washed out. They try to put these culverts in here. From what I learned, what I understand, a lot of these washouts are because of the fire that came through and killed all the vegetation, the trees, and so the root system is just not there to hold it all together like it was once before. And I guess that makes sense to me. Never really thought about that, but that is what the guy that worked for the Forestry Service, is what he told me, and I thought that was pretty interesting information. See you guys in a minute. The horses found their way up here too. I don't know if they ran around like I did or if they cut through here or not, but I could definitely see horse tracks to here. So man, I'll tell you what, when I first got here, when I first came here a couple years ago, it was the hardest thing in the world just to hike. I'm not used to this elevation, and hold on, let me do this. Sorry guys. I'm not used to elevation, a bunch of crunchy snow. And it was tough, man, it was tough. Like we would go, I think our first ascent was like a half mile and we got tired. After that was like 100 yards at a time, and it took us forever. It took us even longer to get back to the truck. But the more you do it, the more you get used to it. And especially after you've been up here for a couple days, you acclimate a little more. But right now, we're a half mile of this climb. Have the heaviest pack I've ever had. I can tell you my knees are hurting. That's another story. We'll get into it another day, but shoulders are on fire. But body feels all right. Other than that, it feels like I can keep going, at least for a while. So, we've got a long way to go. So, I was just about to quit about 100 yards that way. I get to a point where I'm just physically exhausted, just out of it, and I see this opening ahead on the trail, and I go up there and I find just the coolest thing. Man, we are miles back in here, and you got this. Some homemade benches, fire pit there, which is awesome. I labeled this spot God's Chair because I just felt like it was a godsend at the moment. I needed something to just cheer me up, and this really hit the spot. For a tent because there's too much potential deadfall here, but you don't want a storm to come through and one of these guys to fall on you. So, but I keep hearing something out here. I think I'm gonna just glass for a quick moment. I'm taking a break. I need about 15 or 20 minutes just to recover.
and we'll get back at it. I think I'm gonna double check Onyx, see exactly how far we are back in here, see kind of where we are to where we want to be, and make a decision from there. We'll see. This is pretty nice though. Okay, so looking at Onyx, we're about halfway around the mountain. We're kind of going around the mountain, and there's a spot that I saw on Onyx that has a creek right there. There's a body of water up on a flat spot. It's right beside the mountain we're trying to hunt. And the information we got is there's two mountains here, right? There's a ridge that runs in between them, and the elk are going back and forth. And there's this ridge that sits perpendicular to the ridge that runs between the mountains, and we're trying to get set up right there. And I'm gonna say we're halfway. We're a little over halfway actually, but it's for the most part. I think it's for the most part. We got just a little bit more of a climb, but then it's all downhill.
Lies, all lies. It was all uphill from there, man. Oh my gosh, wishful thinking though.
We're gonna keep pushing forward, man. I like this spot, but at the same time, you can't camp here because of the deadfall. But even then, it's not where I want to be, and I don't want to just stop with something that looks good. I want to go. I'm gonna follow my plan. That's the plan. Yeah, that's the plan. So I was sitting here, and I can see there's some tracks there in the snow. I'm assuming that's mule deer just by the size. And then back there was an elk track crossing the road. Some elk tracks crossing the road, and so yeah, which is good. It's good. So we're gonna load up. We're gonna make sure just a little bit more water. And then when I get back to the truck, I'm gonna make one more load today. We're gonna get there, we're gonna unload, I'm gonna hurry back. We'll have the light load going back. We're gonna make a load coming back. Everything we need to get through the night it has to come back with me this trip. After I glass some early in the morning, then I'll make another trip to finalize everything in the morning, I guess. Something like that. Because I think I need 2 more trips. But anyways, I'm not gonna kill myself on the next trip. So I can make 3. Anyways. Alright, we're gonna drink some water, we get loaded up. But seeing signs of life, man, that's good. That's good. But we're not there yet. We still got at least another mile and a half to go. So pray for me, man. I'm gonna need it. So the path has been full of these right here. We gotta get over there. So you could kind of go down here. The problem is it does look a little slick, does look a little loose. So I'm gonna try to come up here and see if I can go around that way. We'll see. Anyways, I can't wait to get this pack off my back. All right, we're not gonna get there standing here, so come on, man.
As weird as it sounds, I do enjoy seeing predator prints in the snow. I don't know why. I find everything about it fascinating. I know that I'm not alone while I'm hunting up there. It's just, I don't know. It just adds to the whole experience.
We're definitely not alone, which is good. I don't want to be up here without animals up here. If the predators are up here, the deer are up here. Maybe. It's off. Enjoy the view, guys. Secondly, I'm wondering if those horses are still back in here. The only reason why is there's fresh horse poop right there. There's horse tracks that come all the way back in here. I've followed them since the truck. I wonder if they brought in camp here. Wish I had horses. But I wonder if someone else has camp way back in here. We'll see. We'll see. I tell you what, getting camp set up has been a challenge. Oh, I think we are getting close. I think it's all downhill from here.
No, it's not. You have no idea. It is all uphill, baby. Just keep pushing.
My knee's killing me, and we still got a lot to do. So, things you find. Hello. Hello. I'm guessing this is an outfitter's camp. This is besides the gambling man. All the wood they have cut here. And they probably set up here before first season. And then they got a bathroom toilet there, it looks like. Toilet set up. And then I wonder if those horses, if they were coming back here to check on it. I don't really know. But if I was a gambling man, there's an outfitter back in here. So it's good. Heading in the right direction. If the outfitter's back in here, the elk are back in here. The things we tell each other, tell ourselves to keep going. A little wash.
One thing I noticed is that I regretted I carried my water container with me, but I did not carry my filter system, which was really frustrating because I was running out of water and I was very thirsty.
It's somewhat overgrown, so I don't think it counts as a road anymore. So, regardless, keep going.
Guys, I don't really know what happened here. I do know that I hiked up there and I knew I filmed while I was up there. I filmed where we're gonna be hunting. I filmed the ridges. I filmed the tent, but it's gone. I don't know where that footage is at. I really apologize. I don't know. I know I was exhausted and I don't know if I just did something wrong, but it's not there. What I will say is this, is I had the Argali Al-Soroka tent, which you see here, and I really do love that tent. I set that tent up. I stashed all my gear inside there, and I went back to the truck, hauling butt, going light and as fast as I could, but time was running out.
All right, guys. We are going to track our way back to the truck so we can get exactly how far we are. I'm guessing about 6 miles, but we shall see. Oh my goodness. Almost out of water, so we have to conserve as much water as we can. Alright. One thing's for sure, there are no horse tracks here. The horse tracks seem to stop at that outfitter camp up there that we saw earlier, which is fine. We are further than they are. So I am very curious how far we are in here. I'm going to check our distance when we get to the outfitter camp to see how far past we are, and then our total. So we'll see. Oh, yeah, dang. Oh, don't fall.
I really can't reiterate enough how important walking sticks are. Right there, I almost fall over into that little washout, and good thing I had the walking stick. It's a huge tool out there in the backwoods.
I need some water. Need some water. It's getting chilly. Sun's starting. Oh, all right, so today we are behind on calories. We're about 4,500 in a deficit right now. And usually these Chad Mendez ones are kind of high in calories, so this is a Peak Refuel Backcountry Bison Bowl. 930 calories. I don't know why it says half the bag or whatever is a serving. Who eats just half a bag? It needs like, oh my gosh, this is like 14 ounces of water.
At this point, I'm exhausted. Sun's about to set. I'm just ready for dinner. And to be honest with you, bed.
Like that much. Usually you go a little less. We'll see. Oh, it's got biscuits. Heck yeah. So rice. So yeah, probably will take all the water. I'm sorry. We'll add the whole water. I guess I should have looked at it. Can't really tell by the front of it, but it does look good regardless. I'm so hungry right now. Like, yeah. Let me go wash my hands, man. My hands are gross. All right, so before we came up here, I was trying to make some jerky, and I just didn't have time. And so my wife was at this event in, I don't even know where it was at, but it was basically Liberty Hill, Cedar Park area, Leander, or something like that. Her and her girlfriend went to a place. They had a bunch of booths, and she's like, "You want to go?" I said, "No, I don't. I got stuff to do." But she found this right here, Ranch Hand Provisions, and basically they have a website, ranchhandprovisions.com, and they sell jerky, and they have different types of jerky, different meats. Oh my gosh, like, okay, these are elk. You have antelope, venison. Let's see, what else does she got? I think she got me a little bit of everything. A different elk stick, different venison stick. She got me a little bit of variety. But basically, they're out of Cedar Park. I really do like to support local and small business, or small and especially local businesses. Oh man, so you guys are in the area, or you want to check them out online? I'll put a link down in the description below and go check them out, man. Anything I'm sure would help them out a lot. I don't get paid to say that. I just thought, man, cool opportunity for me to help a small business. That's it. So we're gonna get started on this thing, and we're giving that peak refuel just a few more minutes. I tell you what, man, I'm hurting. Okay, this is an elk venison steak. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like it. Brought a variety here so that I can eat snacks in between in between meals, because you're getting a calorie deficit pretty quick here. Oh man, I'll let you know here in a minute when the peak is done, guys. Here's the backcountry bison bowl. Peaks refuel. Man, not bad. The only complaint is they put two servings in the bag. I'm not splitting this with anybody. Go get your own. But it is really good. I really do like it, man. Anyways, guys, it's been a long day. I'm about to eat some Skittles. By Skittles, I mean ibuprofen, because my knees killing me, my back hurts. Got a long day tomorrow, man. I will see y'all later. I love y'all.